Am I wrong for exposing my dad's wife for her lies on social media about being the primary parent for me and my siblings? A few months ago I, 17 male, found out my dad's wife has a social media account where she talks about being a custodial stepmom who was shit on by the kids she raised and their birth giver because all the kids ran to their birth giver as teens and don't appreciate her for anything she did. She had a whole story about raising us since we were toddlers and how dad was the custodial parent when she met him and she became a som and treated all her kids both bio and step the same. She claimed we never even knew what our birth giver looked like until I was 13 and found her online. She posted about how much that hurt her when she found out I looked up the woman who gave birth to us and abandoned us, which are her words FYI. And she'd post all these Q&As where she would help other step-parents be the best custodial parents they could be. She gave out some details about us. Shared a photo of my younger brother, 14, without his face blurred. Then she told this really long-winded and detailed story about us running away one day and finding out we ran away to our birth giver's house and how we were brought back, but it happened 3 more times until the courts became involved and decided it would be easier to let us live with our birth giver. This is all a load of BS. Our parents shared custody of us our whole lives and mom had us more because dad worked out of town for like 5 days a month, so we had to give mom that time when he wasn't around. My dad's wife has never, ever been the primary parent for us. Even when dad was at work and she was at home, we didn't spend a lot of time with her and she was never responsible for doing everything like she claimed. We never had a good relationship with her either. But after finding out about her page, I was more annoyed by her than ever before. She always hated mom and liked trying to start shit over BS stuff like the fact mom didn't just let us stay with dad's wife when dad was out of town for 5 days. Or the fact she expected mom to stop talking to her man even through their co-parenting app. I didn't do anything when I first found the page. I basically went through a bunch of videos and saved them and showed my mom. Then she did a live and I started commenting and calling her out for her lies and exposed her for being a fraud about everything. I even made my page public so people could see photos of me and mom throughout my childhood. It pissed my dad's wife off so bad that she threatened to harm my mom, and so mom called the police. My dad wanted to know what was going on and he defended the videos when I showed them to him. He said his wife harmed nobody. And he said she talked about loving me and my siblings, so what was the big deal? Ever since the whole thing went down, me and my siblings have lived with mom. But my dad's wife said I had no right to intrude on her private space. It was a public account, and public humiliation is abusive, and that's what I did to her, and she said it was for spite and not for a good reason. I didn't even waste my time trying to explain why she was a hypocrite, but my dad's sister and Bill are taking dad and his wife's side. They said I did it to hurt and humiliate her and I was childish in how I handled it. They said a private talk would have been wiser. I think it's crazy, but I figure it wouldn't hurt to ask AITA for what I did.